Good morning, everyone. Is today Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. So I want to say happy Wednesday to everybody. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. And my children, this live was inspired by my beautiful three children. Good morning, Saucy. Um, because what you guys don't see is that I am while building this wonderful business that one day soon will be worth seven figures. I am also a full-time chauffeur, and that's just the truth. Um, my children all could catch the bus, but whether they do or not, you know, is I guess how quick, depends on how quickly they get the bus, right? So just want to walk you through my morning. We're up at 6 and then, I get Kayla dressed while she is still sleeping because it's just like, hurry up, let's get the bus. We go downstairs. It's 27 degrees outside. She misses the bus by a second. Gotta take her to school. I come back just in time to see my son miss the bus. Amen. Amen. So now I am chauffeuring my second child to school while I have a child who doesn't feel well enough to go to school. It happens. It's fine. So now I'm rushing because my first lesson starts at 9 a.m. So I don't have time to eat breakfast or do my usual reading or anything like that because I got to jump right into work. And as I'm done with my first lesson of the day, I get a call from school that my child needs to come home. So now I got to be a chauffeur and go pick her up again. And I said this to say this is just my daily reality, right? That I want to operate at 110%, and I have an amazing assistant. But she can't do everything. She's not me. Yes, I'm accepting vocal students, but it's like when you're trying to you're operating in a spirit of excellence, but the truth is being a parent is a full-time job in and of itself. And it's not something you can compartmentalize to certain hours of the day. And when you have a business, your business becomes another child. It's another baby that it's very difficult to sometimes impossible to compartmentalize to certain times of the day, especially when you're going through growth phases. We put our business through different growth phases that may last 3 months at a time, 3 to 6 months at a time. And so those growth phases, you're working around the clock because you're working on the business that you already have and you're working on the business that you want to have 5 months from now. And so now it's kind of like you've taken on two jobs. You're taking on the clients, and then you're building for the clients you want while still being a parent. And it's a stretch. And I had somebody in my inbox the other day telling me that she couldn't take vocal lessons because her job is so stressful that she drinks a lot. And she's like, I don't have any family. I don't have any support. I don't have a man. And so the way that I cope with my life is through drinking. And I'm like, ma'am, do you think I have any of that? You know what I'm saying? Not only do I not have that, I have three children to take care of. So I'm not just taking care of myself. So no excuses. I mean, I have to go pick up my child right now. Again, I mean, I thought I had a break to do work, administrative work, catch up on emails. And, I'm setting up a my shea butter business, like my body butter business. And I thought that I was going to have time this morning to do that, but I have to tend to now to two children who aren't feeling that well. But at the end of the day, it has to be something that you really want, and you have to be in business. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Parenting is a marathon. Children are not accessories. You know what I'm saying? They do grow past the age of 3. So all those cute outfits and all that cuteness and all that stuff, it wears off. They'll always be your baby, but now you got to raise them for real and stop raising these monsters. Okay. It's real. It's real out here. It's real out here. And, it's a marathon. So what you did last year, that probably worked great. You may want to grow. Like most business owners don't want to be, stagnant. You want to grow. And when you get that growth mindset, you're working a lot and you have to learn how to cope and you have to learn how to um balance. Listen, some of these kids are monsters and I already have in my heart, I'm setting my child up. I'm setting my kids up with their spouses. Like there's no way I'm just going to have them out here, just willy-nilly out here in the world trying to pick people to be with. Absolutely not. Because some of you guys do not know you weren't raised, nobody raised you, and now you're raising these kids deplorably. And I don't want my kids to have anything to do with that. Oh, thank you so much, Gerald Irvin. So you love this story? This is my story every day. Why y'all think I look like this every day? This is all I have time to do. But yeah, it's some listen, if once I really start getting into it with my business, sometimes I don't go to sleep till 4 a.m. and I have to not do that because I got to be up at 6 to get kids ready for school. So, it's real life out here. It's tough. Sometimes you just got to take time to cry. Sometimes you have to take time and just say, look, I know my schedule is super full, but I need a nap like right now because my body is shutting down right now. And you have to do it. But think of it's just a marathon. It's not a sprint. I never get every single thing done that needs to be done. Every day I could have a list of 10 things. And even if those 10 things happen, those are just the 10 surface things that need to be done. There's probably a good 10 things underneath that just won't get to because I have another whole full-time job, which is my 3 children that need to be raised. And I take that very seriously. So that's just the reality of being a single parent. You don't have anyone to lean on. And, relying on alcohol does not work. Relying on any kind of substance to get you through the day just does not work. You have to get good sleep. That's one thing that I am determined to do this year is get at least 7 hours of sleep a night. Anything less than that, and I am dragging through the day and I hate myself all day. And so, yeah, man, I carry one heck of a load. And you know what? I think I'm a good parent. And I say that because my children do not feel the need to drive. I always say kids that come from great homes take the longest to grow up. And I think my kids, I don't think they're leaving me anytime soon. I really don't. Like I've been trying to get them to drive. They're just like, why? Where will we go? Don't you want a job to do what? Like we're just gonna go to college and get a career and then we'll get a job. But they have no concept. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, we was trying to get jobs at 14. Like, look, my mom ain't trying to buy me nothing I want. I need a job. I need to take the city bus. How many city buses I got to take to get to the mall so I can work at 579 at Auntie Anne's or something? My kids are like, So again, I'm a chauffeur. Okay. I just want you guys to know I am a full-time chauffeur, full-time businesswoman, full-time chauffeur / entrepreneur, vocal teacher. These kids. Pray for me, okay? If I look tired, it's because I am. Okay? If my eyebrows haven't been done, it's because I haven't had the time. But anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Stay encouraged. Like I said, when I resolve that this is a marathon and not a sprint, it helps me chip away. Somebody said I have my Rome, and I'm like, baby, if I have the Rome, all I have is the land and maybe the foundation. But when I tell you, I feel like I'm building brick by brick or really like pebble by pebble. I'm just building pebble by pebble because it's all I can do. But it's like, okay, well, it's mine, it's here. I'm just going to take my time because if I put pressure on myself to try to do this any faster, it's just not going to happen. I mean, this is not, those aren't the cards that I was dealt. I wasn't dealt the card of, well, I can't say I wasn't dealt the card. I made choices, definitely made choices to be in the position that I'm in right now. And because of that, you have to walk it out a certain way because you got to be faithful to the kids, period. So when you decide that you're going to walk parenthood out a certain way and not give your children to everybody and anybody that will take them so that you can do you, you have to just have that patience to get everything for everything to come together the way it could. And that's just that. I will say though, if I had to pick kids, I would pick my kids because they are pretty awesome. I'm happy that God gave me the kids I have. They're cool. They're cool people. So, you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Somebody say, yes, my daughter. Thank you. They're not interested. They're like, why would I drive when you take me where I gotta go? And the only place I gotta go is school. So it's like, wouldn't you want to drive to school? No. Okay, guys. Bye.